Hello, may I read some excerpts from this book? As the Apostle Peter said, I now realize how true it is that God does not show favoritism but accepts from every nation the one who fears him and does what is right. Acts 10, verse 34 to 35. Not just the Jews. God was making a proposal to the Jews. He says, I will make you a great nation, and in you all the families of the earth will be blessed. Genesis 12, verse 2 to 3. Someone said, for God so loved the world that he chose Israel. Yahweh's special ambassadors and representatives. Readers of the New Testament will recognize this call to be a kingdom of priests. The Apostle John referred to all believers, both Jew and Gentile. The Lord first called Israel to be a unique people who would function in a priestly role. Today, this calling remains. And it's also extended to the community of Gentiles, the servants of Jesus the Messiah, Jew or Gentile. So Yahweh proposed for them to enter into a special, intimate relationship. And the response of the people and the leaders, the elders, was a resounding acceptance of God's proposal. All the people answered together and said, all that the Lord has spoken, we will do. And all of the people enthusiastically said, yes, exclamation mark. And this was before they heard the terms of the covenant. Israel accepted the proposal. And no doubt, many reading this will recognize their own fickleness. We all have fickleness, mercurial feelings in Israel's behavior. But even though Yahweh, Father, the King of Kings, knew that Israel would fall short of fulfilling their commitment, it was still received by him with great joy. We see the Lord's happy response in the Deuteronomy account, Deuteronomy 5, verse 28 and 29. I have heard the voice of the words of this people, which they have spoken to you, and they have done well in all that they have spoken. Oh, that they had such a heart in them that they would fear me and keep all my commandments always, that it may be well with them and with their sons and daughters forever. Despite the fact that the Lord knew that Israel would later stumble and fail to fully live up to what they had committed themselves to, he still enthusiastically welcomed and affirmed their collective yes. So stop saying in the pulpits, Christian pulpits, that God has replaced Israel with the church. And stop saying that, oh, Jesus was so mad at all the Pharisees. No, it wasn't. It was only a few Judean Pharisees. All the people were Jews that were following Jesus. And there was over 3,000 of them. And it was actually the Sadducees. And Sadducees did not believe in the resurrection. So they hated Jesus. And they also were on Rome's side. So the translators, the translators of the Newer Testament, Renewed Testament, I like to call it, which is based on the older, which is still valid. The whole Bible's valid. Yeah. It's like, I don't know why they think that Christians could ever replace God's first chosen people. Paul said to the Jew first, right? Then the Gentiles. I don't understand it. I really don't. I hope that you pray for Israel, mention Israel, Zion, and Jerusalem, mentioned almost 1,000 times in the Bible, more than love, faith, and hope. God still loves his first chosen people, and we are grafted into them, and not to be arrogant, but help them, pray for them, love them, show them good deeds, protect them from Jew hatred. In Yeshua's name, amen.